Now, the next thing you have to do is put them all together. You'll need a wood screw, and it'll need to be about 55 to 65 millimetres long. We have them in the cabinet. You'll need a cordless drill with a screwdriver bit in it. It's not a drill bit, it's a screwdriver bit. There's a little difference. You'll find out later why. The next thing, I have prepared marks on the sides that I'm going to put it to that are in the centre of my piece of wood, which again is 20 millimetres. The same here. You also need to do the same thing on the pieces of wood that you are going to attach, so your rails. So let's have a look. About the centre, I know the wood's 19mm, but if you go 9.5mm, that's pretty close. So do the same here, 9.5mm. Now you have centre lines marked on there as well. Grab one of your rails, pop it in the vise, have the centre line facing away from you so you look over the top of it. Then you need to grab your piece of wood, put your screws in, hold the piece of wood so that at the top the two centre lines match. Now you're ready to screw that down. Alright, hold it firmly, it's a little bit tricky, and let's see how we go. Start slowly, just keeping an eye on your centre line, and take it all the way down as far as the cordless drill will allow you. Alright? Now, you need to see if it's lining up correctly. You need to see that the rail, you don't want your rail lined up like that. You want to make sure that it is parallel to your leg as best as you can get it. Pop it back in the vise and do the second screw. And there it is. One rail in place. Now we need to do the second rail. So again, we put our rail in place with the centre line away from you. Then we line up the centre line on the leg, sit them together. Right, so we have our centre lines in place. We now need to put the last screw in. Start it slowly, all the way down. And there it is. That's your finished leg, and that's what I'd like you to do. Each person needs to practice this so that they can go straight onto their project when they're ready.